Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is exhaust. Okay, the scripture. Let me just move. Okay. The scripture comes from Jasher 69 and 6. And the man who will be found deficient in his labor, which he performs daily, whether in mortar or in bricks, then his youngest son will be put in their place. So here's the message. God said for somebody, that's wild because it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Because when I heard exhaust, like I was like someone wants you to be exhausted when you work. There is somebody, they want you to have a job that is hard. They really want you to be doing some real hard labor. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, I just feel like regardless to what kind of job you have, like it ain't nothing wrong. It is nothing wrong with having a job in which you are not dripping with sweat by the end of the day. As somebody that has worked a job where you are dripping by sweat by the end of the day, in the middle of the day, in the beginning of the day. It ain't nothing wrong with working a job where you ain't got to worry about that because, baby, it's stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be a situation where, because I'm not even physically able to work no job where I'm going to be drenched in sweat by the end of the day. I ain't like that. That's just what it is. So physically, I can't do it. So I just feel like when it comes down to it, some people, it's just, it's not to say that it ain't intended because I have worked one before, but at this point in my life, I just can't do it. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't a situation where I'm trying to make anybody feel no kind of way. I don't think I'm better than nobody. Obviously, I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even work a job like that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing the best that I can with what I got. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you should do. And regardless to what kind of job you have, regardless if you see it as an easy job or a hard job, you got the job that you got. Hopefully and prayerfully you love whatever it is that you do. And hopefully and prayerfully if you don't, you are working towards finding something that you love to do and you're going to transition into doing that. You know, and I feel like that's more so what whoever this person is that want to see somebody else working hard, they want to see this person in some hard rough labor and they need to be in this profession, that profession, they just can't be in the profession they in. Go in reality, they need to be more focused on themselves and you know what I'm saying, and doing whatever it is that they want to do. And apparently they can't be doing what they want to do because if they are, why in the world are they so concerned with what you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? If someone is truly happy, they are not going to concern themselves with other people like that. Like, I just feel like, are you receiving a check? Are you receiving a check? Well, then, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like don't let it be a situation where you're working a job that is seen as easy, regardless if it's easy or not. Sometimes it really is an easy job. But if you're making enough money to where, you know what I'm saying, you're okay, then I don't see, you know, the problem. Like, I just feel like at a certain extent, that will be like people that are the owners of these top corporations and how they really have an easy job. Are the owners of these top corporations, they have an easy job. And at some situations, some decisions, it's not easy, but are they leaving home drenched in sweat? No. And just to be real, like, why would they go out and get a job where they're going to be drenched in sweat when they have a job in which they don't have to be drenched in sweat? I hope that makes sense. And it's not to say that you can't work from the ground up because I know a lot of people have. I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. I worked from the ground up. I worked hard. I put more money than I was receiving into my business for 5 years before I started to see profit. And that's just real. So, you know what I'm saying? When a lot of people don't know that though. I still haven't earned that back. I put thousands into my business before I started to make profit. And I still haven't seen the whole thing. And I'm saying that to say, like some people don't know what all goes, like, goes into the hard work, the sweat and the tears that goes into getting to a level to where you do have an easy job. If you have an easy job. But I just feel like this is somebody, they are looking at your job, they feel like your job is easy. But like God is saying, it's I don't know. I just feel like it's not right to look at it from that perspective, like they judging you. And a man who will be found efficient in his labor, which he performs daily, whether in mortar or in bricks, then his youngest son will be put in their place. And then one thing, for somebody, God is saying that there's someone that thinks if you don't have this job anymore, they'll be able to take your position. God said your position is not going to go to who this person is. It would go to your children. It would, like, when you, but that's like any business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that, well, I know some people, they'll leave it to other people, but just being real, typically, when somebody own a business, or they the head of a corporation, or they own whatever it is that they own, it typically goes to their kids. It's not finna go to a random friend, somebody they met up the street, somebody that was a customer, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like an ex that they don't even speak to no more. It's gonna go to, why did it seem like somebody want to rob somebody of something they can't even have? I'm thinking about the movie, not the movie, the show, The Gentleman, how at the beginning of the show, their father passes away, and instead of leaving everything to his eldest son, he left everything to his youngest son. And his youngest son, like, they take about 10, 15 seconds, a brief little minute of him going going off. He cussed out everybody in every possible way. He said things that don't even make sense, and he made things make sense that's not supposed to make sense. But he went off, he went off, he went off, and he went off some more. But in reality, what can he do? I just feel like for somebody, the person that's thinking like this, they wouldn't even be able to get what you have. They wouldn't even be able to get it. It wouldn't even be theirs. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, when you think about stuff like that, I'm thinking about how, I think, is it House of Versace? It's one of the designers that he was taking up out of here, outside of his home. And almost, I don't want to say immediately, but the designs changed drastically. The brand changed drastically. It was no longer what it used to be. And I'm saying this to say, that was a situation where, even though I believe it was supposed to go to his daughter, I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be mixing up different designers too. I'm gonna be real, because I have watched some movies about it, and anyways, it just sparked my interest, is all. Anyways, and one of them, I remember it was supposed to go to the daughter, but the aunt, his sister ended up taking over, and she was trying to figure out some kind of way to, but she had already been doing that. And you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, it looked like she was trying to do that from the get-go. Like, that was always her intentions, was to steal her brother's design, his label. It was always her intentions to get rid of him so that she could start designing. But it wasn't the same after that. Long story short, like, I just feel like some people think that if they could, that there's a possible way that they could just replace you. If they could just pull you out that seat and plop you over there and they sit there, then they're going to become you. God said it don't work like that. 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 I'm thinking about how I noticed on Instagram that some people would get to a certain following and then they would like sell their Instagram page to somebody else. But the thing about it is, just because now you have access to that page, you done wiped out all their pictures, you done put your pictures up, you done changed the name, it don't mean that the people that was following them are going to like you. Because they like them. And it may very well be a situation where they start seeing your pictures and they start seeing your videos and they be like, what's going on here? I wasn't following this. And they gone. It's going to be a small percentage that's going to like you for who you are. And that's the percentage that you really could have just started your own page and started posting whatever, and they would have found you anyhow. But, you know, a lot of people, they don't want to take out the time, effort, and energy. They don't want to take them 5 years out to get to that point. And some people don't even have to wait that long. Just to be real, you know what I'm saying? Favor ain't fair. So it don't mean that it's going to be no 5 years. Some people, they blow up and, you know what I'm saying? They literally go viral on the first video they post. But you'll never know if you don't even put forth effort. You don't even try. And you just think to yourself, I got to steal this from this part. I got to steal this. God said it is possible that it wouldn't even go to you. Oops. Whoopsie. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that person, what provisions they got in order. That way. I feel like God said for somebody, this person don't even know what provisions you already have in order. Why they think they just gonna get something. God said, and then if they do, that will be like one of these people, somebody that has been after me, trying to attack me, trying to cause me harm, thinking that if something happened to me, then they can come on my channel and, you know what I'm saying, play God. I don't think that's gonna work out too well. I'm just being real. I don't think that's gonna work out too well. I don't think that's going to work. I'm just being honest. And it may be a few people that don't like me, you know what I'm saying, that watch my channel and will probably just drive just because. But in reality, I know me and the hand that I have seen, the way God has shown his hand in my life. It ain't going to be a situation where I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, play with God. In the way that I have seen people. I know people like to play with God. People like, and you can't tell me that they don't, because, you know what I'm saying, literally it is obvious and clear that God, I feel like God made a full statement with me this year, and we just in April. We just got to April, and he didn't already show his hand in my life in such a way, baby, in such a way that, like, that man really thought he was finna take me up out of here before my birthday. It was like, it felt like this man like just chasing after me. And you know what I'm saying, I believe somebody emailed me and said he has a demon inside of him that is on assignment to take my life. It gotta be, because it don't make sense. I didn't leave him all the way alone. I left him with the house. He can have all the stuff in there. I don't care who he messing with. I just want him to leave me alone. And he still won't. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Just like the girl he messing with. Then, oh, you want my man so bad? There you go. You gotta have my house so bad? There you go. You want my thing so bad? There you go. Going on about my business. She's sending people after me. It don't make sense. I'm still trying to figure out the logic into what they was trying to do. Like, I just don't. I don't. But anyways, that's the message. God said there is someone, they feel like you need to have a hard job. You need to be working hard. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. God said this person did not see all of the work you put in before you got to where you at. They wasn't there, and it's not your fault that they weren't present for all the sweat, the blood, sweat, and tears that you had to put in. I didn't lost so much as I have been building my, you know what I'm saying? So much. I've been through so much. The wild thing that this ain't the first time somebody tried to put a hit out on me. This ain't the first time. But it was more, you know what I'm saying? Put a lot more emphasis on it. Put a lot more effort into it. But it ain't even the first time. So, you know what I'm saying? When people try to act like my job is so easy, I mean, I get it. The actual concept of it is easy, but it ain't easy because I have to deal with people sending me death threats. I have to deal with people trying to peep and take pictures of me while I'm out minding my business. I have to deal with people trying to set me up. I have to deal with people trying to be nasty towards me for no apparent reason. I have to deal with people trying to be judgmental towards me for no apparent reason. I have to deal with it. Is so, and it's annoying now. It's annoying. I get it. It doesn't exactly make it hard, but it does, because it's not like when I was a nursing assistant and nobody knew who I was and nobody was trying to take my picture and nobody was really concerned about me. But in reality, I can't work that job no more. And that's just what it is. I had another job. I tried with the job at the gas. That wasn't working out for me. And I wasn't making enough to live. For real. So when it come down to it, God blessed me with the best choice that he had. Baby, he already had it planned. And you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I feel like God is saying for somebody, there's someone that they really want you to have a hard job. They really want you to have it hard. They feel like, I just feel like it's somebody that feel like you need to have, life needs to be tough on you. So, you know what I'm saying? I would feel like this would be like somebody saying, don't help her, let her be stuck out there. Don't help her, she don't need to eat. I seen her at a restaurant, and that ain't right, and she's spending money at the restaurant, but she said she was spending money on the road. Baby, I got the room and the food. I need to eat. I gotta eat. And that's what I like, baby. People just drive taking pictures of me, drive doing this, drive doing that. Like, dang, man. Okay. I think she going out. I think she going. Well, it is my birthday. It's my birthday. I took pictures while I was out to share it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. It's like somebody is just nitpicking and they feel like it should be hard on you. It should be hard on you. God said you not in jail. You not in jail. He don't need no warden trying to see what you doing everywhere. Every time you step here and every time you go there. And now you doing this and they just got to make sure that they keep tabs on you, because they got to make sure that you ain't doing nothing you ain't supposed to be doing. God said he got that. He got that. God got that. He don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just everybody want to expose. They want to expose. But oh Lord have mercy, baby. I ain't never thought that somebody would be trying to expose me for going to eat. Blessed Lord, I ain't never expect somebody would be trying to expose me for getting a chocolate martini for my birthday. Blessed Lord. Oh no, she's shooting pool by herself. Baby. God said somebody wanted to be hard on you. They want you to have a hard life. They want to make things difficult on you. They want to see you go without eating for a day. They want to see you without any friends. They want to see you without in general. But God said that is not your portion. Anyways, that's the message. And if you know what I'm saying, just like I said, I ain't always had no easy job. And in reality, this job it could be stressful, and I've told y'all why. But in reality, I ain't had no easy job before this. It wasn't easy working retail. Every time I work retail, we stay until midnight trying to clean up them stores. That wasn't easy. That wasn't fun. Working in a gas station and, you know what I'm saying, racist people coming in there getting an attitude with me because how dare I exist today. That wasn't easy. Working, you know what I'm saying, as a nursing assistant. Once again, I had to deal with racist patients. That wasn't easy. I had to deal with perverts as patients. That wasn't easy. I had to deal with some angry family members. That wasn't easy. In reality, I ain't had it easy. I didn't. And I don't know why people keep assuming that. I'll try to figure it out. What would make anybody bump their head and assume, dang, she got it. I really don't. And you know what I'm saying? But God, he gonna give you the battle that he feel like you can handle. What can you handle? What you gonna get through? And God is gonna bless us with what we deserve. And you know what I'm saying? In reality, like I said, before I left here, I ain't did nothing to nobody. I wasn't messing with nobody. I was doing exactly what I was supposed to do. I was living in my apartment with my boyfriend, minding my business. So it's not appalling to me that now I look up, I've been here for about a month. I got back March 2nd. Yeah, I've been here for about a month. And God has restored me with almost everything that I had before I left. Because I ain't do nothing. It's the reason I survived. It's the reason I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still moving around and talking and able to do the job that God wants me to do. I didn't do nothing wrong. Even yesterday when somebody was trying to attack my iPad and attack my phone, God said, go get you another phone then. Because I ain't do nothing. Why should I not be able to work? God ain't make that call. He ain't make that call to such an extent. I had already recorded 3 videos before I even went live. Before I was trying to and had a hard time getting on, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't an issue that was orchestrated by God, because if it was, God wouldn't have presented a solution. Just like me losing my things, me losing my house, I don't believe that was orchestrated by God, because why would he start giving me everything back? Anyways, that's the message. Sometimes God wants you to be like, I'm not at a retirement age, but my knees is, baby, I go out. When I went out for my birthday, I literally had to lay in bed for 2 days straight so my knees and my ankles would stop hurting. That's how I'm serious. I'm not playing. Y'all seen me doing voiceover after voiceover after voiceover after voiceover. The only time I left was to go get the phone. And once I got it, I got back here and I went to sleep. In fact, I think the first video I posted today was after I woke up from my nap and I had a very long dream, because I went to sleep at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was tired, exhausted. I was. But I did jig. I jigged. And I jigged some more. I jigged at the pool hall. I jigged at the restaurant. And I jigged at the club. I did. I had a good birthday. But you know what I'm saying? It made it home to my bed. And I jigged from the door to my bed. Okay? And slept good for 2 days. Waking up interchangeably to eat. Get something, get some carbonated water. You know what I'm saying? Give me something to eat. Upload some videos, get some work in, and go back to sleep. Baby, I was tired. And I don't know how that would work at a job. You know what I'm saying? Getting a job and being in pain because I was on my feet. And having to call in for 2 days. And then I can work again. And then I got to call in for 2 days. Even thinking about how I was working at the gas station, like I would literally be tired on my days off, and I think I worked up to 3 or 4 days a week. Tired. That ain't enough for me to make, like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even enough for me to take care of myself. Second of all, she probably was getting ready. If I wouldn't have been working for her because she needed help anyways, I probably would have got fired because I wasn't able to walk around the pumps that well. I wasn't able to, it was certain things that I simply wasn't able to do. And when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? Some of the customers, I feel like they would, you know what I'm saying? They felt some kind of way because of how I look. You know, like it was rich people out there. They would complain that I was sitting down. I don't know what me sitting in a chair versus me standing up bothered. I don't know why it bothered them so much. I don't know why it affected them so much. But there were several people that were complaining to her that she was sitting down. She was sitting down. And it's wild because it was a small town. And the people that was complaining were people that lived there that already know I walk with a limp. And it's like, I get it. When you have a customer, you do want your customer to feel special and you want your customer to feel welcome. But simultaneously, I just feel like that's nasty. When you know that somebody is hurt and you know they can't just sit there and stand up the whole time. Like, I remember this one man expecting me to be standing up the whole time he was in the store, and he was asking questions about it, and I explained it to him, and then he asked again, and I explained it to him again, and then he asked again. And baby, it was just like, this is ridiculous. And in reality, I was the problem. I was. Because my injury was preventing me from being able to do my job the way I needed to. Versus the job I have now. I can sit in my little chair and I can record face to face with y'all. I can go live face to face with y'all. Or I could record a voiceover. Regardless of how I have to do it, I can get the job done. If God want me to record 20 videos, I can record 20 videos. If God only want me to record 7, I only record 7. If he say 5, I only record 5. 6, 2, whatever it is. And it's not, you know what I'm saying? And I know I get complaints, but typically it's from people that don't believe in God. And I understand if you don't believe in God. I don't know how you found us in the first place, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And, yeah. That's the message. That's the message, though, baby. That was long, baby. God says somebody wants you to have it hard. They, like, this is, and I feel like this is somebody, they are complaining about you. And God said, for some of y'all, this person has the same job you have. They do the exact same thing you do. But for some reason, they keep complaining about you and insinuating that you need to find another job. You need to find something else to do. You need to this, that. God said you don't need to do nothing. You're doing what you need to do. This person needs to concern themselves with themselves and stop worrying about you and what you do. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.